On the news tonight, Governor Oyebanji's sixth National Drug Law Enforcement Agency destroys illicit drugs worth billions of naira. Plus, focus on influence of artificial intelligence on youth. This is the Nigerian television Ojegba. Violence against women and girls unveiled a violent report.
Although a movie, cases such as this are not strange. They emphasize the negative impact of SGBV on females. A victim typically tries to hide from the shame, refusing to report that she was assaulted. But now, there's an online platform available for such incidents to get to authorities, including law enforcement agencies and the courts.
Between January and May of this year, the National Human Rights Commission recorded over 33,000 sexual and gender-based violence cases reported to them. Equally, now sexual and gender-based violence cases reported to them. Equally, NAPTI documented over 3,000 cases of violence against women in the Federal Capital Territory.
These figures tell an important story as they remind us that reporting violence is only the beginning of a survivor's journey.
This platform is aimed at centralizing that, so for uniformity's sake, standardizing, and then from a single point, anyone, the justice system can, from that simple or central point, be able to have full visibility of what is happening around SGB-related cases.
Although Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act is now active in 35 states, and the National SGBV Cases Dashboard reporting over 2,300 cases since 2020, the Justice Ministry and its supporting partners, EU International IDEA, seek to take the message against SGBV to all segments of the Nigerian society.
The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, has destroyed 329,865 kilograms of assorted illicit drugs worth an estimated 301 billion naira in Lagos. The court-ordered exercise held at Town Ojo involved narcotics seized in Lagos between April 2025 and May 2026, as well as abandoned consignment linked to concluded cases. The destroyed drugs included cocaine. Other uploads, NDLEA, in collaboration with the Lagos State government, Nigeria Customs Service, the Nigerian Navy, and the judiciary, described the exercise as a major demonstration of Nigeria's determination to dismantle drug trafficking networks and deprive criminal enterprises of their financial resources. He has called for more collaboration among the All Progressive Congress members in Ekiti State for the success of the party in the forthcoming elections. The governor made the call at the All Progressive Congress stakeholders meeting held at the Jibowu Hall Government House at Do-Ekiti. Kehinde Durodola reports.
It was a gathering of leaders and members of All Progressive Congress, APC, from across the local government area of the state who converged to access the last governorship election in the state, prospect for the forthcoming general elections and the forthcoming congress of the party, which is due for September. Governor Oyebanji thanked the party leaders for their support, which led to the success recorded at the June 20 governorship election, and called for more collaboration among the party members at all levels to achieve victory in the presidential and other future elections. On the party congresses, the governor said the party will follow the usual consensus and wants all and sundry to abide by the outcome of the assignment before the zoning committee.
We are moving 1 year of consecutive term. We have to break another case of the church and where I live, another ABC. On the forthcoming congress, I don't expect anybody to come out. There's no dimensions. There's no purpose of election again. So whoever is coming on that committee will be someone that believes in the leadership of Ashwani Bola Tinubu 101%. The president has been so good to us. He has been extremely supportive. This is the only time, this is the only we have to say thank you to him.
The chairman of the party, Shola Election, thanked the members for their cooperation before, during, and after governorship election, and wants the party leaders to intensify strategy to achieve the desired success at the presidential election.
Our best focus by mobilizing our people to vote in this crucial election, more so that Ashwani comes from this zone, and the Yoruba people will say, happy legacy of This job is for all of us to do, and God willing, we shall succeed.
The party leaders from each senatorial district, while assessing the outcome of the June 20 governorship election in Ekiti State, congratulated the governor for his victory at the polls and thanked him for making the job of campaign easy for them during the election with his outstanding performance in every sector of the state. In Ado Ekiti, Candid Rodola, NTA News.
We take a break now. More reports after this timeout.
Excuse me, this is your 100% Babes, are you sure you want to spend this much on hair? Since your landlord just increased rent, I saved for this one separately on money points. No, you say you save on money points? Yes.
This madam money points here, the array of his target savings money points I used to have it. The rest of this my sub is this savings money points I used to do it. The salary of this my staff is save as you transact.
Jennifer, money points save as you transact. Money points fixed savings and money point target savings.
Madam, why did I tell her not to contribute to it? Why should I? Come on, you go give your money to Adaku to save. You see money points accounts there. You don't go open a savings account. Now Adaku you should. I beg everybody inside this my salon. Oh, you bring out your phone and download the money points hack now. Look for you. What are you waiting for? Download the money points hack now. Adaku, wow, the money points account.
Money point made for your progress.
They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. But when someone matters to you, breakfast for them is never just a meal. It's a peak breakfast. Creamy, nourishing, as the ideal to keep them nourished and ready for each day.
Peak. Reach for your peak.
Oh yeah! Make with us now! Yes, yeah!
Morning, everyone. Here's to a top day. Here's to living the creamy and delicious life.
We go dance until the morning light. Everything is feeling right tonight.
Have a top day with Top Cafe.
Moving on, the member representing Akoko Edo Constituency 1, Yekini Idiaye, has emerged as the new Speaker of Edo State House of Assembly. This followed the resignation of Blessing Agbegbako as Speaker this Monday during a plenary presided over by the Deputy Speaker Osamuyi Atu. In his first official pronouncement from the Speaker's chair, the new Speaker Odako and the Majority Leader Jonathan Ibrahamawo. The new Speaker also directed both lawmakers to return all official documents and properties in their possession and instructed the police to ensure immediate compliance. Artificial intelligence is increasingly becoming part of young people's daily lives, influencing how they learn, access information, and solve problems. Bumi Adewumi in this report examines its growing effects on the thinking patterns of the younger generation.
Artificial intelligence can be described as a technology that can generate ideas, provide answers, analyze information, and complete tasks within seconds. For many young people, it is no longer a distant concept, but it has become part of everyday life, whether for research, content creation, or simply satisfying curiosity. Artificial intelligence has continued changing the way information is assessed and used.
Most people think AI is helping us. But to me, I will say the disadvantages of AI. They just rely on AI to do all those things for them.
Some students share their experiences on how artificial intelligence has influenced the way they approach learning and everyday tasks.
Artificial intelligence has played both positive and negative impacts on youth thinking. Reason being, the positive impact first, it helps us in our studies. While on the negative impact is we youth use it too much.
For people to a very lazy kind of youth generally, because this thing is much more common amongst youth.
Everything in this world have their own bad side, depending on how you apply it. When you are talking about negative and positive events, if you wanted to use it positively, you can use it. Let me tell you, church, some people are using it negatively. You understand what I'm saying? Let me say, even our sport, people are using it negatively. But we are talking about, negative and positive effects. I will tell you, 98% is positive. About when you visit a high, you will easily understand it.
If my son is disturbing me about something now, maybe he's do his education, I'll just tell him go to AI and confirm whatever you want to confirm there, and AI will bring correct answer for him. That is the advantage I see about AI. So it depends.
As artificial intelligence continues to evolve, respondents believe its impact may not only be seen in what machines can do, but also in how the next generation chooses to think. In Ado-Ekiti, Bumi Adewumi, NTA News.
And the proposed regulation of house rents in Ekiti State has continued to generate public interest, with stakeholders expressing optimism and concern over its possible impact on landlords, tenants, and housing sector. In this report, Scholar Adebabuyi takes a look at the effect of the proposed rent tribunal by the state government.
For many residents of Ekiti State, securing affordable accommodation has become a challenge as rent and related charges continue to rise, especially in major cities. Against this backdrop, the state government proposed the establishment of an estate tribunal to address issues surrounding arbitrary rent increase and the activities of estate agents. Respondents in Ado-Ekiti observed that the proposed tribunal could bring significant relief if it succeeds in checking excessive increase in rent, unreasonable charges, and exploitative practices by some landlords and estate agents.
Most of us that we reside in the state capital, we all know the activities of these agents. The amount they normally put as their agency fee, is scary. If government can, come up with this rent tribunal of a thing, I think it will be okay. It will favor those people that are looking for houses to rent, and it will curb exorbitant charges.
To flush out the quack agent. These quack agents, their own is more worst, bad than Boko Haram. And within us too, all of them will sit tight. We call it overrating, or you load. Maybe the landlord says you should help him to put this house at the end of maybe 200,000 naira. You are adding another 200,000 naira to it. There are some people like that in our member. Now, all of them will checkmate themselves.
The government says the initiative is intended to ensure that residents get value for money while also providing a legal framework for regulating the real estate sector and curbing the activities of unqualified practitioners.
We know that home ownership is an entrepreneurial decision, and they must make profit from whatever they do. And what I need to educate our people on is that when you build a house, you don't expect the house to yield the exact amount that was used to build it within few hours or few years. The government of the day is interested in wading into that to ensure that people are given value for money. And in addition, this is so prevalent in cities and towns that is hosting higher institutions.
Stakeholders believe that the success of the proposed rent regulatory mechanism may ultimately depend on effective enforcement, transparency, and cooperation among landlords, tenants, estate agents, and government authorities. In Ado-Ekiti, Kola Adebobuyi, NT News.
And it's over to Rukayat with translation in Yoruba.
Gómìnà Oyèbánjí pè fún ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láàrin àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC ṣáájú ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà. Àjọ tó ń rí sí ìgbógun ti ogun olóró NDLEA bà ogun olóró tó tó 301 bílíọ̀nù náírà jẹ́ àti pé àgbéyẹ̀wò ipa ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ìgbàlódé lórí àwọn ọ̀dọ́. Ẹ káalẹ́, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ òní, ìròyìn la mú wá fún yín láti iléeṣẹ́ NTA Ado-Ekiti. Orúkọ mi ni Rukayat Ọládìméjì. Bí ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé àwọn ìpolongo àti ìkìlọ̀ lòdì sí ìwà ipá sí àwọn obìnrin tí ń wáyé lọ́pọ̀ ọdún, àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìwà ipá sí àwọn obìnrin ṣì ń farahàn ní àwùjọ wa. Ní báyìí, ilé-iṣẹ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀ fétò ìgbẹ́jọ́ àti àwọn alábàáṣiṣẹ́papọ̀ wọn ti ṣe àfihàn ètò tuntun fún fífi ìṣe ìwà ipá sí àwọn obìnrin léde, èyí tí wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ láti túbọ̀ mú ìsapá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà nínú dídènà àti fífi ìwà ipá sí àwọn obìnrin léde lágbára sí i. Wọ́n wá gba àwọn tí wọ́n bá ń kojú irú ìpèníjà yìí láti fi irú ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó àwọn àjọ tó péye létí láti lè ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún wọn àti kí wọ́n lè bá wọn jà 25 sí oṣù karùn-ún ọdún 2026 àti ògùn olóró tí wọ́n ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n ti parí. Àwọn ògùn olóró ọ̀hún ni cocaine, heroin, cannabis, tramadol, codeine. Àjọ ẹ̀ṣọ́ orí omi àti ilé ẹjọ́ wọ́n ṣògùn olóró káàkiri kí ó sì tún dẹ́kun ìwà ọ̀daràn lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Gómìnà Bíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ti pè fún ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láàrin àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ All Progressives Congress APC ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì kí ẹgbẹ́ náà lè ṣàṣeyọrí nínú ìdìbò tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà. Gómìnà ọ̀hún ló sọ eléyìí níbi ìpàdé ẹgbẹ́ náà tó wáyé ní Jibowu Hall ní ilé ìjọba ní ìlú Ado-Ekiti. Àbọ̀ rẹ̀ rèé látẹnu Kẹ́hìndé Dúródọlá.
Ó jẹ́ àpéjọpọ̀ àwọn aṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú APC láti ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ títí dé ti ìpínlẹ̀ lè tí wọ́n kó àwọn jọpọ̀ láti ṣe àgbéléwọ̀n àbájáde sí ìbò sípò gómìnà lè tó wáyé nípìnlẹ̀ Èkìtì ní àfojúsùn fún ètò ìdìbò ọjọ́ iwájú àti ètò ìbò abẹ́lé ẹgbẹ́ wọn léyìí tí ó wáyé ní oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún táwa nínú rẹ̀ yìí. Gómìnà Bíọ́dún Oyèbánjí ló dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn aṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ fún àtìlẹ́yìn wọn léyìí tí ó yọrí sí ayọ̀ lásìkò ètò ìdìbò ogúnjọ́ oṣù kẹfà ọdún táwa nínú rẹ̀ yìí. Ó pè fún ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láàrin àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ nípele gbogbo láti rí i pé wọ́n ṣe àṣeyọrí tó jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lásìkò ètò ìdìbò sípò ààrẹ àti àwọn ìbò míì lọ́jọ́ iwájú. Lórí ti ètò ìdìbò abẹ́lé yíyan ọmọ oyè inú ẹgbẹ́, gómìnà ló ní ẹgbẹ́ ni yóò tẹ̀lé ìfẹnukò lórí àwọn tí ẹgbẹ́ bá ń fẹ́ tí ó sì fẹ́ kí gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ jákèjádò kó fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ìgbìmọ̀ tí wọ́n gbé kalẹ̀ nídìí àtìyàn bí ipò yóò ṣe wáyé. Alága ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú náà Ṣọlá Ẹlẹ́ṣin dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ fún ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ wọn ṣáájú, lásìkò àti lẹ́yìn ètò ìdìbò sípò gómìnà, tó sì fẹ́ kí àwọn adarí ẹgbẹ́ náà ó tẹra mọ́ ìlàkàkà ìpolongo wọn láti lè rí wípé àṣeyọrí tí wọ́n fọkàn sí ló wáyé lásìkò ìbò ààrẹ. Àwọn aṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ láti ẹ̀ka ẹkùn ìdìbò kọ̀ọ̀kan ni wọ́n ṣe àgbéléwọ̀n àbájáde èsì ìdìbò ogúnjọ́ oṣù kẹfà ọdún yìí nípìnlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Wọ́n kí gómìnà kú oríire fún bí ó ṣe jáwé olúborí, wọ́n sì dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ bí ó ṣe mú kí iṣẹ́ ìpolongo kó rọrùn fún wọn lásìkò ìdìbò ọ̀hún látàrí bó ṣe pé ó ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun fún ẹ̀ka gbogbo nípìnlẹ̀ Èkìtì. Kẹ́hìndé Dúródọlá ló jábọ̀ ìròyìn.
Ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ tó ń ṣojú ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, èyí wáyé lẹ́yìn tí Blessing Agbébaku kọ̀wé fi ipò náà lẹ̀ ní ọjọ́ Ajé níbi ìpàdé àwọn aṣòfin tí igbákejì olórí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin Ọ̀sánbùyí Àtù darí rẹ̀. nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó kọ́ sọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí ilé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin náà ó pàṣẹ fún ìdádúró olórí ilé náà tẹ́lẹ̀ rí Blessing Agbébakùn àti olórí ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ tó pọ̀ jùlọ Jonathan Ibrahim Mawu. Ó tún pa á láṣẹ fún àwọn méjèèjì láti dá gbogbo àwọn ìwé iṣẹ́ àti àwọn ohun ìní ìjọba tí ó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn padà. Ó sì ní kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá rí i dájú pé wọ́n tẹ̀lé àṣẹ náà lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Ìmọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ìgbàlódé ti ń di apá kan pàtàkì nínú ìgbésí ayé àwọn ọ̀dọ́. Ó sì ní ipa lórí bí wọ́n ṣe ń kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́, wíwá ìmọ̀ àti bí wọ́n ṣe ń yan ọ̀nà ilé ìgbékalẹ̀ lè ní lórí àwọn olùgbé àtúpalẹ̀ rẹ̀ rí.
Fọ́pọ̀ àwọn olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì àti rí ilé yàgbé ni ó ní àwọn ìpèníjà tirẹ̀ tí àwọn owó fún àti owó ilé sì ń gòkè sí pàápàá jùlọ láwọn ìlú ńlá. Èyí ló mú kí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkìtì ó gbèrò àti dá ìgbìmọ̀ tí yóò máa tẹ́tí gbọ́ awuyewuye lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú yíyá àti ríra ilé tàbí ilẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ yìí. Àwọn tí ó bá ikọ̀ ìròyìn sọ̀rọ̀ nílùú Adó Èkìtì ṣàkíyèsí wípé ìgbésẹ̀ náà ni yóò mú ọ̀pọ̀ àǹfààní wá bí wọ́n bá ṣàgbékalẹ̀ rẹ̀ nípa wíwá ojútùú sí bí owó ilé àti owó ilẹ̀ ṣe ń gòkè sí lójoojúmọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yóò mú ọ̀nà àbáyọ bá àwọn owó míì táwọn onílé àtàwọn tí ó ń bá ní wálé máa ń gbà.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó ń gbé ní ìlú Adó a mọ iṣẹ́ tí àwọn agent yìí ń ṣe, owó tó ń fi lórí owó ilé, and tá a bá dàgbà through wọn kò sí bá a ṣe fẹ́ rí lẹ́gbà because a lè rí landlord. So tíjọba bá lè ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n ń gbèrò láti ṣe yìí ó máa jẹ́ kí ìrọ̀rùn dé bá àwa tó wà nílùú Adó.
Àwọn tí wọ́n fi ayé ní àwọn èèyàn lára nípa ilé ìgbé, so àwọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí abániwálé àti abániralẹ̀ abánitalẹ̀, àwa rí pé nǹkan tíjọba gbé kalẹ̀ kò pa wá lára. Àwa náà dẹ̀ rí pé ọ̀nà tó máa fi rọ̀ àwọn ará ìlú lọ́rùn ni. Báwa ṣe wà, a ní àwọn ìgbọ́n alábúrò àti àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ sí àárín ìgboro táwọn náà gbalé, so tá a bá ṣe ohun tó máa ní wọn lára ó ń padà bọ̀ lórí àwa náà tá a wà ń bí.
Ìjọba sọ wípé ètò náà ní pàtàkì rẹ̀ jẹ́ láti jẹ́ kí àwọn olùgbèlú ó rí àǹfààní àwọn ohun tí wọ́n náwó lé lórí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni yóò ṣèrànwọ́ láti ní àgbékalẹ̀ tí yóò fòpin sí iṣẹ́ àwọn tí kò kújú wọn ní ẹ̀ka ọ̀hún.
Shared prosperity ni mantra wa. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn kan pín nínú gbogbo ogún àlùmọ́nì tí ń bẹ nínú ìpínlẹ̀. A dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ káwọ́rọ̀ káwọn ọmọ tó ń rí owó rìbìrìbì kan gba ilé lọ́wọ́ àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àbá àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba. Wọ́n fẹ́ lè má rí lé gbé mọ́. Ariwo dẹ̀ ti ń dé tí ìjọba ní aláti gbé àjọ kan dìde tó máa moderate iṣẹ́ àwọn estate agents wọ̀nyí. Kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó jájèjì fún ìjọba láti mọ̀ pé ẹni tó bá kọ́lé ibi tá a ti ń ṣe là ń láti jẹ. Àlíkẹ́ ẹni tó kọ́lé kó má jẹ nídìí iṣẹ́ rẹ̀, ṣùgbọ́n èrè àjẹjù làwa ò fẹ́.
Àwọn tẹ́wọ̀n kan gbọ̀ngbọ̀n gbàgbọ́ wípé àṣeyọrí ètò náà ló ní ṣe pẹ̀lú bí wọ́n bá ṣe ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ìfẹsẹ̀múlẹ̀ rẹ̀, fífi àyè gba ìṣàkóyawọ́ àti ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láàrin àwọn onílé, ayálégbé, àwọn tí wọ́n bá ní wálé ralẹ̀ àti àwọn àjọ ìjọba tọ́rọ̀ kàn. Táyọ̀ Ṣọ́ ló ṣàtúpalẹ̀ ìròyìn.
Àwọn onírìn jù báyìí lọ nínú ìròyìn alẹ́ òní. Ọláníkẹ́ tún darapọ̀ mọ́ wa fún àwọn àkọ́tún ìròyìn mìíràn. Òrùn ayọ̀ lásùn.
Third quarter is here.